welcome to Let's Talk Spoop. And it's October, which is Spoopy month. I know I'm not like dressed appropriately for Spoopy month. I apologize for that. I'm the worst human being in the entire world. Anyway, so for Spoopy month, I promised that I was going to watch the entire Omen series and do reviews on them. However, those movies were made in the 70s and 80s. So they're very narratively driven, and therefore I can't really do a review in the way that I normally do because I would just be essentially summarizing the whole movie and it would take almost as long as those movies are for me to do things in my normal kind of granular fashion. Therefore, we're not going to do a rating system this time. We're just going to talk about it and I'm going to tell you how I felt. After I've watched all five, so the four from the series and the remake starring I can never remember that guy's name. Guy who played Cotton Weary. Um, Once I've done that, we will do a tier video where I will break down all five, tell you which ones I liked, which ones I didn't, and all of that. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Omen, the original. So I remember when I was a kid, I watched the original Omen. It's the only one I'd seen besides the remake when it came out in 2006. And the original Omen scared the crap out of me. I don't know why it scared me, but it did. It is a legitimately creepy movie. So, if you have not seen The Omen, or you just want to hear me talk about it, the original Omen is the story of the Antichrist. So, this career politician named Robert Thorne is in Italy doing politician things for America and his wife gave birth, but the baby died. They told him it died in childbirth. Not true. It did die though. So the baby dies, and Robert is broken up about it. He doesn't know what to do because his wife really wanted a child, and he thinks that the stress from the news would kill her. So he secretly adopts another baby that was born out of wedlock in the same hospital at the urging of a priest that worked in that hospital. This child is the Antichrist, and they name him Damien. That is where the name Damien, referring to the Antichrist, comes from. Uh, they take him, or shortly after he's born, Robert Thorne is made the American ambassador to Great Britain. They move to England, and while they're in England, spooky things start happening. Damien's babysitter dies. She commits suicide during his fifth birthday. She unalives herself during his fifth birthday, while saying, "Damien, look at me. It's all for you." There's a creepy black dog that actually reappears throughout the whole series, which is like a avatar, I guess, for Damien that he uses to mind control people. And other than that, several other people die in very horrible fashions. So this priest shows up and starts telling his dad that A, I know it's not your son. B, this kid is the Antichrist. And C, you gotta do something about it. Obviously, the dad doesn't believe him until things escalate. He then receives a set of ceremonial daggers that have to be used in order to end the Antichrist. And at the very end, he attempts to do so, and instead, he gets killed back. Other cool things about this movie, there's the creepy nanny who replaces the nanny that unalived herself, who is an apostle of the devil, and she does some horrible things as well. It's a creepy movie. The music is spot on. The atmosphere is great. It looks really good for a 1970s movie. There's not like a lot of special effects. There's like almost none, really. It's all practical. And stars Gregory Peck, as Robert Thorne, and he nails it. It's real good. Also, of note is that Damien is fully aware at 5 years old of who and what he is. So that's the original Omen. If I was going to give it a score, I would give it at least a 4 out of 5. It is a phenomenal film. And if you've never seen the original Omen, you need to do yourself a favor and watch it because it is wonderful. Please, if you got any comments, you have thoughts about the original Omen, leave them in the comment section down below. God, I just ripped that straight off from Super Carlin Brothers. Please, if you have any comments, any thoughts about the Omen, any thoughts about what I do here, any recommendations for something you would like me to review, please put in the comments and keep it civil. Okay, thanks, bye.